Hey guys, it is Storm. I am back, and there used to be a mountain here. Not anymore. So I hope you like that intro, guys. Something a little bit different, bit of a mashup of me mining out this section here. This is my river system that I've been working on in my single player world. And yeah, basically what I'm still working on is converting my base over here into an island. And the way I'm going to do that is connect this river system here all the way around to the ocean, which is on this opposite side over here. So all this section here had to be cleared out. It was originally up at around the top of the sand up there, height level, all the way to connecting up to this mountain. So basically up at that height level. So there's a fair bit of, quite a few blocks to clear out. But hey, now that I've got a regular mob farm with plenty of gunpowder being collected, I thought with all this sand around and gunpowder, you got to use TNT. So that's what I've been doing. Certainly a lot of fun terraforming sections of land like this, and you just place random TNT blocks around the place. So as you're mining along and you stumble across a block of TNT, it's always fun to just explode them, and you keep on mining away. So I highly recommend that if you haven't done that before. So I've also smoothed out and transitioned the edges of my original sand farm here. So this is where a lake will be. And yeah, I think I really like the way that the edges have sort of blended in to the surrounding desert here. And this mountain also transitions quite well down into where the river will be connecting down there. So there was quite a bit of terraforming and just really just mining away and making things look the way I want it to look. I did lower this section down here, which we worked on in the previous video, and also smoothed out this section just here. Yeah, I think just to I was originally going to have different sections on here that are lower, so it's not a completely flat bottom of this river, but I might change that in the end, I'm not sure. But I did widen some sections of the river down here, so if I want to ride a boat through here, I can. And another reason why I lowered this section here is so this drop off here, it's a little bit more prominent with the water that's flowing over, so it doesn't just look like a ripple in the river. It should actually look like a clear height difference there between the river heights. Don't know what's going on with my... This is a single player world, and as you can tell, I'm lagging all over the place. So what I'll do is I want to start flooding this area and see what this looks like. I'll sleep for the night though. I'll grab a bunch of ice, and yeah, we'll get started by let's fill up this river. Okay, so I've got a bunch of ice on me now, and what I think I'll do is we'll start filling this river from this end. This is the ocean end, and main reason being because I definitely know the height of the ocean at this level, and if I want to adjust the height where I have that little waterfall or that little height difference in the river, which is up that way, it will be easier to adjust the height down that end than it will be to adjust the height of this whole area down here. So I'm not sure what's the easiest way to fill a river like this. Maybe you guys know, but I haven't really made too many rivers like this. So what I'm thinking of doing is just create some kind of, well, flooring basically. Just a section where, because when I'm planning on using ice to place the water, and the problem with ice is you need a solid block underneath it for it to turn into water. So if you destroy an ice block with nothing underneath it, you just break the ice, you don't get water. But because I want water, I need to have a block underneath it. So this might be the easiest way, may not be. I mean, you guys may have another way to do it. If you do, let me know. Really curious to know how else you could put a river like this. So what I think I'll do is I'll just place a layer of dirt and put the ice on top, and yeah, do the river that way. So I'll place a bunch of this, and then I'll get back to you guys. Okay, now I've got a layer of dirt down, so what I think I'll do is I'll just place ice in a kind of zigzag pattern. This is pretty reasonably fast way to make some source water blocks just by the direction of how the ice flows with a new mechanic of water where it will create source blocks if there is, yeah, if there's, so here I have an ice block. When that converts into a source water block, if I have one here, this is going to turn into a source block as well. So that's the idea behind a design like this where you use a crossing zigzag pattern. The challenge you always have with something like this is the corners, so like that spot there, and the way the water will flow, whether or not it will actually create some source water blocks. So probably the easiest way to address stuff like that is just to, wherever there's a corner like that, you just place a block of ice. Where else? Just in there. Go there, there. There. Okay, so this should hopefully fill this entire area with source water blocks. Gotta do this quickly before I get attacked to death. Okay. You should start to see source water blocks being formed here. And basically I'll have to repeat this process all the way along the river here, so probably not, certainly not the fastest way of, what I should say, it's not a fast way of doing it. Whether or not it is the fastest way, I don't know, maybe you guys would know. And there we go, so that's how I plan on filling this river. That's one part done. I think that looks okay. I like the kind of height that you get here, and the colour looks quite nice as well. So I'll have to mine out the dirt that I've placed down here, then I'll create another section, and then I'll get back to you guys. Okay, here we go, round 2. I always find that cool how it creates those source blocks like that. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm just simple. Okay, now I've made it all the way up to where there's this height difference. Looking good so far. I did replace, or down to this section here, it was pretty much just stone bottom, so I just put some sporadic sand around the place just to break up the bottom. It was quite barren without that. Got aqua affinity and respiration on, so that's always handy when you wanted to mine out that dirt block that I'm using to as this ledge here. It's taking a fair bit of effort actually, but yeah, I think it's coming along okay. May want to widen this a little bit. I do have some visitors already. How you going, buddy? I really wish they could swim up. Maybe they will eventually. But I hear you, buddy. I hear you. So yeah, I've been chugging along. I think I'll just do this next section now, and I'll also do the lake, and then hopefully there's something a little bit more impressive to look at. So I'll keep soldiering on, and yeah, hopefully this doesn't take too long. Wow, this is never ending. Well, I'm going to start down this other end and work my way towards this, this small little lake here. I'm looking forward to that. Got mobs spawning like crazy underneath me, but that's alright, they keep me company. Getting there. Don't even think about it, buddy. Okay, we're on the home stretch now. I've finished this lower area down here, and I've raised this area at the top here up another level. Main reason being is I just wanted to have a bit more of a drop between here and this level of water, and I think that extra high level will add the effect that I'm after, and I think it'll also make this lake area look a bit nicer if it's a little bit deeper in a section. So what I've done is I've created a little circle, sinkhole kind of thing. So this will be a deeper part of the lake, and I've created this little transition section here. So the idea is that water will be on this height level here. There'll be one higher just along this section. So I should be able to run across with a horse or something like that. And I think this is another good way to break up the transition of the height levels down to this river down here. So this will be at one height level, and I'll probably have this at the height level that it's at. So there'll be a 1 block drop to the river just here. So I think those changes in height levels make this look a little bit more natural, a little bit nicer, and yeah, hopefully this turns out okay. Okay guys, I think we're pretty much done here now. I'm really happy with the overall look of this now, and I decided not to have 2 different height levels here where the water will change at 2 different spots, one down the bottom here and one at the top. So this bottom section now is the same level of the river that goes out that way, and I think I do like this transition from this lake area down over just a little ledge there. And yeah, I might add a few more blocks and whatnot to emphasize this drop. But I'm pretty happy with the overall look that this has. I do need to add some reeds and trees, etc. around the shoreline here, but that's just really cosmetic changes at this point. And yeah, I'm happy with the overall look and shape of this upper lake here. And this other waterfall, or height drop in the water, I think turned out okay. It is the kind of look that I was going for. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do to emphasize or maybe light up this area. I currently have a couple of jack-o'-lanterns down the bottom there, which will illuminate that waterfall at night. But I might add a few other blocks and a few other tricks around this area to make it look a little bit nicer. I think I will taper off some of the edges around here. So I do like what it looks like just here along this section. But yeah, this area looks a little bit rough. I might tidy that up. I might also make this section just a little bit wider, I think. But yeah, I am happy with the overall result. So let me know what you guys think. Alright, I think I'll wrap up the video here. Thanks for watching, and just to quickly answer one of the questions I had in the previous video, I do read all the comments that you guys leave, is around a world download for this map. And what I think I'll do for that is probably every few videos, maybe every 5 videos, I'll upload a download link for this map so you can see what's going on, check out things for yourself. But yeah, if I put it up every video, I think not many things will change, so maybe every 5 videos or so, something like that anyway. So yeah, if you've got any suggestions, let me know, leave a comment, leave a like if you like this kind of video, and I'll see you guys next time. Alright, cheers.